I would like to talk to you today about the Cairo Declaration on Human Rights, which was a document put together in 1990 after the United Nations had come out with its universal human rights. And so the Muslims looked at that and said, well, we don't like the universal human rights, so we're going to put together a document about human rights. And we can learn something very interesting about Islam and about us as Kafirs from this document. It's about a 2 or 3 page document, and it has some lofty language which at first seems to be wonderful until you look at it really closely. For instance, it starts off by saying that all human beings form one family whose members are united by their subordination to Allah. Whoa! Human beings are those who submit to Allah, and that's our first insight into the true nature of this doctrine. Then it goes to say all men are equal in terms of basic human dignity. Well, not really, because in the Sharia, and it establishes that the Sharia is the foundation of this document, there are Kafirs and there are believers, and Kafirs are not treated equally under the Sharia. Another thing they say is the right to life is guaranteed to every human being. It is forbidden to take away a life except for Sharia prescribed reason. Well, what might those be? Well, there's the usual ones that you murder somebody, but then there's some other reasons to take a life which I personally don't like. For instance, it's okay to take the life of a kafir if they're involved in jihad. Well, you see, I don't like that. That doesn't really give me a lot of rights. Another reason that you can kill somebody is, buried deep in the back of the Sharia text, is that both parents and grandparents shall not be considered guilty if they kill one of their children. So in other words, honor killing is built into the Sharia. Men and women have the right to marriage and no restrictions stemming from race, color, or nationality. Ooh, what are we missing? Yes, religion. Because you see, there are many prohibitions on Muslims. A Muslim woman is not supposed to marry a Kafir male. But a Kafir woman can marry an Islamic male or a Muslim male. Why? Because the children have to be raised as Muslims. Then there's one that's almost a joke. Woman is equal to man in human dignity. Right. And then it goes ahead in a Sharia text to give prescriptions on how a woman is to be beaten and the appropriate ways to do this. So much for equality. Then another one, this one I really like. Everyone shall have the right to enjoy the fruits of his scientific, literary, or artistic work. Ooh, not really, because you see, any art which portrays Muhammad or Islam in a bad way is strictly forbidden. Then we have one, this sounds great. All individuals are equal before the law. Not under the Sharia. For instance, a kafir cannot testify in a Sharia court against a Muslim. That's the equality of law. Now, how about this one? Everyone shall have the right to express his opinion freely. Yeah, you try going to Pakistan and saying something bad about Muhammad, and you'll see how much right you have to be free. You'll be dead. Now, it ends with a simple statement. All the rights and freedoms stipulated in this declaration are subject to the Islamic Sharia. Here's a case where the little print takes away everything that the big print promises, because there aren't any rights and freedoms inside of the Sharia for the Kafir. Human rights are only for Muslims. Kafirs don't have any rights because Kafirs are not human. That's what this doctrine is about. So much for the Declaration of Human Rights under Islam. Thank you.